Alright, here I have an example of another stressed 1v1 deny. Um, it started off as a 3v3. I don't really remember it, but I remember showing it to someone in the Discord recently. So I'm not going to talk about this too much, but I'll talk about it briefly. I'm obviously going for a flank position just to create more pressure. I don't want to get into that stuff too much in this video. So my position allows my teammate to get that those shots off on that guy trying to pressure me. So what I do want to talk about is that I know that there's two guys on that door, right? I know there's two guys here. And since I can just cut their line of sight off by standing here, now I can watch this side. So I might only get 1 or 2 bullets on a guy that's here, but that could be everything to help this guy. As long as I don't take damage, that's a good exchange on my part, right? What I don't want is for those guys to turn around and rush this guy.
We've got a long way to go and a minute to do it.
Right? So he actually goes down. And now I know I'm alone here. So I'm actually I'm taking this challenge here because I want to see if I can come out on top with something clutch, right? Preferably, I don't want to do this, right? This is not my this isn't my MO, right? But since I clearly win with that burst, right, which was quite lucky on my part, I decided to go for the kill. But now I have this guy here, right? So this guy wanted to flank me, but I ended up killing him too quick. Actually, this is a great example of why you don't want to go for 1v1s, because this could happen to anyone, right? He could have did that to me, but I just happened to do it to him. Right? All of that just because he wanted to over challenge, you know, and he wasn't being too inclusive of his teammate. Whereas now, I don't want to 1v1 this guy. I want my team to come help me if I can. So I'm actually doing my best to deal damage and not take damage, right? You know what I'm doing if you go through my other stuff here. But I still have no interest in challenging this guy 1v1. I could maybe beam him, right? But I'd rather play it safe and have that. So as far as I'm concerned, now I just have to hide, because this guy's eventually going to kill this guy, right? By the time I have to fight him, he should be weak. You know, he gets the shield swap, and that is what I didn't account for, right? This shield swap here, I had no idea he was going to go for that. And so I decided, you know what? I missed all my shots and he's winning that. So I don't need to fight. So this is what I mean by deny the 1v1. And I end up actually still confirming that kill. And the reason why I'm showing this is because if you're struggling in you know, let's say around the gold rank, you probably have the same mechanical skill as me, but you might end up going down in certain instances where you're slightly too aggressive, right?
We've got a long way to go and a minute to do it.
And this, to me, this is like a failed attempt. Preferably, I don't wanna have to fight this, right? Here, I'm getting lucky. The guy's not hitting too much of his shots, right? And preferably here, this guy gets downed, right? So there's a lot of like funky stuff going on here, but when you play and you try to be inclusive of your team, right? Usually, this guy's dead by now, right? And everything is good. Like, this scene wouldn't be happening. So try to look out for moments where you can delay the battle and avoid having these 1v1 exchanges so often, because they're super dangerous and you don't know when someone's going to just beam you, right? If I was way more confident in my skill, I probably would have killed that guy immediately, because I didn't know if this guy was okay or not. I didn't choose to go for it, right?
Hostile spotted.
Scanning the area.
Defending here.
Recharging my shields. Hostile over there.
Someone's got a hostile right here.
Lovely idea.
Trust in the old one. Marking our surroundings. Bless me with sight. I'm taking fire. Throwing thermite grenade. Bless me with sight.
Heads up, got an airstrike coming in.
Down.
Looking this way. Open supply bin over there.
Scanning.
Don't drive set.
Thermite grenade set.
Recharging shields. Enemy over here.
Shots fired at me.
We've got a long way to go and a minute to do it. Enemy down. I spy an enemy.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Reloading. Don't drive in position.
All Father, give me strength. Taking a moment to heal.
Recharging shields.
Reloading. Killed an enemy.
Enemy down.
Recharging my